Good morning, y'all, y buenos dias. So we are here today for Cualli's 1 year update. Yay! Ya tiene un añito. Un año. So gotta insert super cliche, mandatory thing, but it really has gone by so fast. And he's gonna be in and out because there's no controlling Cualli. But anyways, I'm so excited to give y'all the little update. Va a tocar la guitarra? I'm so excited to give y'all an update on him. So he is now 21 pounds. I don't know how long he is. I'm not even gonna try. I have measuring tape, but there's like literally no I can keep him still for that long. They're roaming around all the time. But Cualli is walking now. The most steps that he'll take are like at least 10 or 12. The reason why he's not walking like more often is because he's so fast at crawling. There's like no point in him walking. So he'll walk, but then if he like really wants to get to something, he'll like just hurry up and crawl there. He's like the fastest crawler I think I've ever seen ever. But he's just such a happy baby. He loves playing with Luna so much. They love, it's him playing the ukulele over there. See? And so yeah, he loves playing with Luna and they love to roughhouse. And so right now it's just trying to teach her, this has been since he was born, but just trying to teach her the boundaries of he's still a baby and you can't be body slamming him. And so that's been a hassle in and of itself, but it's so much fun seeing them play, and she loves teaching him stuff. So she loves just like sitting and reading to him, or like little puzzles and stuff, because he is super fortunate that he has all of her old puzzles and stuff like that, and so she always tries to teach him everything. So as of right now, his favorite food are mangos and frijoles licuados. I'm sure if y'all follow me on Instagram, y'all have seen him covered in frijoles licuados like every single day. That's like his favorite go-to food. He also loves drinking water. Zach calls him agüita because he always calls for it, and also he just loves playing in the water too. So our shower, we have like an extended shower, and we have like multiple shower heads, and so he loves playing in there because there's like water splashing from all different directions. But he loves la agua. His favorite toy right now is his ring stacking toy, and he'll do that for forever. He'll do that for such a long time, and he'll just keep going, and he'll do like undo it and then redo it again, and he seems to have a blast with that. He also really loves music and dancing, and so Luna will pick a song and they will just jam out for like the longest time. It is hilarious to see them. If y'all don't follow me on Instagram, you'll definitely need to go check me out there, because that's where I always post those videos. And now he is old enough to help me with some chores, and so he likes wiping up messes, and so he'll grab a trapo and just clean up whatever is spilled. And he also really likes taking all of the dishes out of the dishwasher. Another thing he really likes doing is taking all my books off of my bookshelf. So he is now saying mama and papa, but his favorite thing to say is ada. And as of a couple of days, I think maybe like a week or so, Zach and Luna had been teaching him how to scream. And so we'll go mama, and I'll go ah, and then papa ah, Luna ah, Cualli grite, grite ah. And he loves doing that too, and it's so funny seeing all of us go back to back, and then like he just waits with such anticipation. Sí, así se grita. Ah! So he's definitely a mover, and I think that's just because he has Luna to follow around all the time. But another thing that he really enjoys doing is jumping from one side of the bed to the other, and so Luna has always loved doing that. She'll just like jump on the bed and then just like fly across, and so ahora Cualli le decimos brinque, and he'll just kind of like flail across. Mire, diga hola, Cualli, diga hola. So he waves y da high five. Do a high five. High five. So his sleeping, y'all, his sleeping is so much better. obviously this is comparative. So like if you have a baby that sleeps all night, then this is not gonna sound any better. But for me, for my co-sleeping, contact napping babies, it's like a dream now. So we start bedtime like super early. So our nightly routine starts at about 6 o'clock just to get everything started. And now he's about to grab on the tripod. Cualli, aquí tienes juguete, mira. Agarra el juguete. Agarra el juguete. He's gonna want that. He can't have it here. Ahí está el juguete. And so we start our nightly routine at around 6 o'clock, and that way we have plenty of time to get everything going without having to rush anything. So at around 6 o'clock we start winding everything down and start heading over and start showering and brushing teeth and getting dressed and little oil massages and reading books. So that way like we're kind of like moving towards that time. Cualli, he's still gonna mess with this. Aquí tienes juguete. Aquí tienes juguete. And so that way at around 7:15, no later than 7:30, both kids are asleep. And so I'm so ecstatic that he has been nursing, and then I lay with him while still awake, and then he ends up falling asleep. And this is like I said, the most dramatic change like in my life ever, because my kids literally just sit next to me and just nurse like the whole night. But now you're getting better. You're getting so much better. Sí, Cualli ya duerme. Y now he goes like way longer stretches without nursing, which is incredible because Luna was like 24 months, 26 months, and was still nursing like every 45 minutes. It was awful. But now, Cualli, I nurse him at like 7 o'clock in order, like right before he goes to bed. And then after that, I don't nurse him until like 12:30ish, 1 o'clock. And then after that, I try to hold on as long as possible, but sometimes I'm scared that like if I don't nurse him, he's just gonna wake up and it's gonna be like 4:30 in the morning. So sometimes I'll nurse him at like 4:30 when he gets up, and then again at like 6 o'clock. Just depending on like how early I feel like waking up, because I can hold him off if I keep nursing him, but I also don't want to keep doing that. But sleeping has gotten so much better and I just feel like I'm alive again. So as of this point, he still loves sticking everything in his mouth. And so being outside has been great because, you know, we're outside in the sun, playing in the grass, but he sticks rocks and dirt and everything. So I have to be like extra mindful as to what he's sticking in his mouth. Like in here, you know, like everything in here is so baby proof, like I don't really have to worry about anything. If he sticks something in his mouth, it's probably a toy or, you know, something that isn't dangerous. I wish y'all can see him playing the ukulele right now. He's like strumming it. But yeah, so that's something that he has not outgrown yet. Also, I've been so excited because we've been trying to do elimination communication for a long time, and I'll make a whole video on this now that we've actually been sticking to it. But for the past few weeks now, he hasn't had any poopy diapers because we go to the toilet, ¿verdad, mijo? Cualli va al baño. And so what we do is we just try to keep a schedule. He's on the tripod again. We try to keep a schedule as like specific as possible. So as soon as we wake up in the morning, I take him and I sit him on the potty and I go, haga el baño, haga poo poo, and he usually poos every single time. And it's awesome because Cualli, because now Cualli eats like a grown adult and so poos like a grown adult, and I ain't about that life no more. And so I'm so ecstatic that I haven't had to clean any dirty diapers for a while. We still have accidents, of course, because I have other stuff that I'm doing. Either I'm cooking and I don't pay attention to his cues, but you can usually see like when he needs to go to the bathroom. And so I just hurry up and bring him and sit him on the toilet and he poo-poos. And it doesn't sound as glamorous, but it really is so awesome now that no ensucia los diapers. And so with pee, it's a little bit more difficult because he pees so much more often, but I still just bring him to the potty. I set an alarm on my phone for every 20 minutes and it seems excessive, but he really does pee that often. And I just go and I sit him on the toilet. He has the little like ring that Luna's had on the toilet so that he doesn't like fall through or anything, but it's been awesome. And hopefully as time goes on, he'll only get better and better, and I'll be able to be more observant as to his cues as well. Something else that he's really been enjoying is his little walk cart, and this was something that Luna has had for a long time, and now he's finding a lot of use in it. And it's just a little cart and Luna likes to sit in it and he pushes her around, which is actually better than him just pushing the cart, because without her weight, it is too light. And so sometimes he'll fall, but with her, it's like the perfect amount of weight. And you can see his little calves working when he's pushing it, and it's hilarious. That is it. I am so ecstatic that my little baby is now 1. It's not a little baby anymore. Ya no está chiquitito, ya está grande, Cualli, ¿verdad? But I'm so excited to share these moments with y'all. I know that many of y'all are curious just to see where other babies are at. And yeah, I'm so glad to be able to share this with y'all. As always, if y'all have any comments or questions, head over to my Instagram. Das for watching, and I'll talk to y'all later.